And you worked on several high-profile cases, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done some interesting stuff. Another large one recently was the BP oil spill, which actually was multiple parts. We were on the plaintiff side. So this was actually all the companies that were suing BP. And so you had cruise lines who couldn't run their cruise ships. You had fisheries who couldn't fish. You had other oil companies who were told by Obama that anything under a certain number of feet you have to stop drilling. And then you had all of the tourist boards who had oil washed all over their beaches. And 14 billion pages of information were dumped on the plaintiffs by a combination of BP, who leased the rig, Transocean, who built the rig, Crawford, who made the drill head that exploded, and I think it was Halliburton who ran the rig. And so the four of them, on request of we need all your stuff, dropped 14 billion pages. And it was a great opportunity for us because we knew we had the back end to handle it. But the question now is, how do you siphon through all that data? And we have some unique pieces within the platform. One is called Exemplar, where you can create a synthetic document. Basically, grab something from the complaint, go to a lawyer and say, can you type something up, cut and copy something out of a document and say, that's sort of what I'm looking for. If there were a smoking gun, that's what it would contain. And we can literally throw that at the collection and bring back a relevance ranked search result to say, hey, here's 98% of I think what you're looking for. Here's 93% of what you're looking for. So they use that extensively on that project. And it was a great way for them to siphon through that much data, especially being overburdened by the on the production request. Another big one we did was the British Nuclear Toshiba merger and acquisition. That was kind of mid to late 2000s. That was a $5.4 billion transaction. And it was one of those situations where they didn't really use us for e-discovery. They used us actually as a due diligence library, in that they actually uploaded all of the different financial paperwork, all of the technical information, HR, everything was sitting in our library. And at that point in time, the various different parties, the accounting people would go in and only look at the tax returns, and the HR people were only looking at the HR area. We have very granular security, so it allows us to manage projects like that. So, those are two that sort of stick out for me as ones that certainly made a difference, being able to apply technology to a pretty standard business problem.